day off.
Huh?
Oh, we got a nice video to kick the fun kid off today.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's not really nice.
Don't tell him. It's not really nice.
Let's see.
Hold on, are we live, Jen?
We're live.
Hey.
Brian, good to see you.
Hey, buddy, it's Cock Rock Tuesday. Sorry about Monday. I was doing some acting, as you know, but you held it down with Andrew Schultz.
Andrew brought the fire.
Yeah. What's going on, bro?
What's up, man?
What were you? I feel like you got a little something for me. What's going on? Why are you looking at me like that? Why is it?
Oh,
so
no, I got
quiet?
a video. I don't know why I'm excited. You're going to be like, what the fuck? Somebody sent me this video, and I don't know why. And I came in, I'm like, yo, we got to show Brian this.
Okay.
And this, it's not funny. Someone's life got taken. It's
not funny.
But this guy didn't want to pay. This what the comments are saying. This guy didn't. It's life's fucked up, man. This guy didn't.
You laugh at tragedy, and it's outrageous.
It's so ridiculous. And you know, I don't even like this stuff.
Yeah.
But this guy didn't want to pay the tuition to get into the zoo. So he goes, you know what? I'm not paying. I don't like these lines. Let me jump on over this fence.
You can't do that.
Well, it
You need to
depends. Well,
friend
you
this
can.
guy.
Well, you can.
You can.
You can.
You
If it's
can.
the zebras, you're good.
If it's
You're
the
good.
zebras,
The
you're
zebras
good.
are like, all right,
you
dude,
gotta
carry
check
on.
the exhibit.
You gotta check.
You gotta
if
check
it's
the
cold,
exhibit.
there's water, probably polar bear.
Probably polar bear.
We're not going there.
Yeah, could
We're
be a
gonna keep walking.
walrus, could be a seal,
But I
You'll
don't.
be all right.
I don't want to risk it.
Don't want to risk it.
Now, if you see dirt, it's like, all right, it might be the elefante, still a little dicey.
A little dicey with the elephant.
Could be the giraffes.
African elephant.
Could be the giraffes.
Giraffes seem to be okay, but they might headbutt you. But I'm
Kill that one guy.
I like my chances.
I'm still gonna pass.
I like-
I'm gonna
probably
wait
gonna
till I
pass.
get to antelope.
yes.
The boring animal.
Yeah.
Maybe if there's a bird.
Animals of flight. Yeah. Sure.
Now, if I see tall grass,
Well-
if I see the tall grass,
Well, we know what lives in the tall grass. We got tigers in the tall grass,
ding ding.
and you know I'm a tiger in tall grass.
You're a tiger in
Certain,
tall
certain
grass.
people that like if people betray my friends, I'm always a tiger in the tall grass. Those people, right?
We're a couple of two El Tigres.
El Tigres right
Now,
here.
homeboy didn't get the memo. I went, you know what? I'm gonna save my $8 that it costs getting to this.
You got to borrow
exhibit.
the money. You got to borrow the money. Go into debt. Go into debt. You don't. You know what it is though.
It's a
Sometimes you
valuable
go.
mistake.
Sometimes you go. I'm just gonna do it.
Maybe he's trying to impress a girl.
It's
Have
like this
blowout
poor.
ass.
It's like this poor young kid, probably 15, 16. He's got girls there. He goes, I'll swim across. We're in Queensland or wherever, where there are giant saltwater crocodiles. A lot of signs. I'm gonna swim and come back. I'm gonna touch that thing and come back to show you how brave I am.
You
And
ain't
then
coming
they
back,
never found him.
boy. You ain't coming back.
Yeah, they never found him.
There ain't an ass alive.
That's a young boy. That's a young boy trying to do it for a girl.
This is a grown man who's probably trying to save some pennies. Went, you know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna get in there. I'll meet you guys at the snow cones or the funnel cakes.
Yeah.
See you in there, losers.
So crime doesn't pay sometimes. What you're saying.
Jumps. See you in there, losers. Jumps. Chin. Hit it.
Let me expand this a little bit so you can see clearly.
Now it's not one tiger though. It's a squad.
Squad of tigers.
Squad up.
Ready?
Tigers.
Squad of tigers.
Squad
Is this
up.
an old video?
So there he is on the ground there.
He's right here.
They're like, oh, let's save him. The guy's like, oh, thank God, dude. Jesus Christ. All right, I'll pay. I'll pay. And the other tiger goes, you know what? I'm not scared of those musket guns. You've had enough.
Oh no.
You've had enough.
Oh, he got him by the neck.
But at least this,
They can't hit him. They're shooting.
well, someone
near
shot
him.
the guy there. I
Yeah.
don't know why I wanted to kick off today's episode like that, but how about, here's my thing though. Are those musket guns?
I was going to
Like,
say.
why did it take so long,
I think
though?
what they are, they might be salt guns or something that they're shooting sort of in the direction
To
of
not
the tigers.
kill the animals?
To not kill the animals.
Here's the thing though. Someone would just, obviously there's bad aim. Someone hit the guy.
It looks like that.
Yeah.
Can I?
Which could have.
Not to be morbid, let me watch it again because I want to
more
see
time?
because it looks like he got hit.
Yeah, take it in. He does get hit. See, my thing is, he's like, all right, I'm
This
going to
is
get
in
away,
China?
and then one shot him in the leg.
I think this is in China.
That's another thing we don't know. What do you think?
I think
I'll
it's
hear
in
the
China?
voices. It's for
China?
It's China.
Asia.
And I
I
think
think it's Chinese too.
And it looks like it could
Beijing?
be. Are they Bengal or Siberian tigers? Now Siberian.
These are Bengals.
El
I feel
Tig-
like
El
they're
Tigres
not
get up
big
to
enough.
750 pounds.
That's why I think they're Bengal tigers.
They might be Bengal tigers.
Yeah, because they're not huge.
Don't get in its territory though.
Now those two in the back are some big boys, though, aren't they?
Some big boys.
Oh, El Tigre, they're big.
Yeah, they look big.
But the one that dips out, like he's like, oh, thank
that
God.
poor
All right,
man.
I'll pay. I'll pay.
Poor man.
Just be cool, man.
He might have been trying to commit suicide. This
No.
tiger doesn't give a fuck, huh? Oh,
it's just so instant.
But yeah, you're dead there. You're dead there. He just
then
broke
the-
his neck. Now,
Now right here, watch.
you'd rather be
right,
That.
right there. It shoots him. It looks like.
No, I think he just died. Wow, it's a quick way to go.
It's El Tiger Tuesday.
It's El Tigre Tuesday. Oof.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
you wonder if the guy was trying to commit suicide. 'Cause people
fascinating,
do that.
right?
Yeah. People
No,
do that.
apparently he was with some friends.
Oh, he was? Yeah, fascinating because tigers grab the back of your neck, and here's the thing I
All
heard
those
from
animals do, though,
I
don't
heard,
they?
yeah, I heard from a tiger specialist that they have I guess nerves in their canines that can sense, they can feel a pulse. So their teeth are sensitive to feel where your jugular is. So they keep adjusting your bite, so they'll get you. Now, you could break the average man's neck with something, a crack, right? You probably think.
Be tough, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean, you could pull their head.
Yeah.
Tiger, I would imagine his jaws are a little stronger than your arms.
I like to think.
Yeah, so I'm going to say that guy
But
thankfully went very quickly.
No, but he didn't though, because early on,
Yeah.
he was like, "Oh, thank God! All right, man, I'm just gonna get out of here."
Well, he probably was bit on the shoulder or something. You got to cover the top of your neck, huh?
You gotta cover up.
That
dude.
thing just came around and didn't give a fuck about the guns.
Here, but this is how you know it's China. Have you ever been to a zoo in America and seen more than one tiger?
Yeah.
Never.
I know.
It's always one badass tiger.
Yeah.
It's kind of the main attraction.
And it's hard to get
it's
into.
one main event.
Hard to get in the cage too. A lot of times.
Impossible.
Yeah, because there's a moat.
Yep. There's a moat, but there's also I've never seen. There's like fucking 13 tigers strolling around.
Yeah, a lot of tigers. And tigers, they say, have personalities. Some are fine. Others, you're not allowed to go anywhere. That thing just let him go.
Well, because of the guns.
Poor man.
Look at his head too. His head's like
Yeah, this
all.
poor man.
It's like
I
it's
can't
torn
tell what's
apart.
wrong with his head though. That's why.
looks
That's
like
why I also
skin's-
like this video.
for
I can't
Christ's
tell.
sake, look at
Maybe he
that.
has red hair. It's all fucked up.
Good God, that thing is powerful. It's a giant cat.
He
It's
didn't give a
giant
fuck about
cat.
musket guns either.
The way it flips him right there too is
It's not shooting him
shocking.
though. It may have hit him though. They may have shot the tiger, and that's why you don't see any dust. I don't know. It's too late though. It's too late.
I was showing Chin
die
goes, Chin
instantly.
goes, you like these kind of videos? I go, no, I absolutely don't. I have to. This one's kind of grainy. Looks like it might have happened in 1997, so I can
Yeah.
watch it.
Yeah.
But if it was like high def, that's the other thing. I don't know if it's China, because if it's China, they're on like the iPhone 21 there, so it'd be
Yeah.
high def, 5K.
Yeah.
This is super low quality.
It's a very strange, morbid curiosity when we see an animal kill a human that way.
You never see it.
You never see it.
You never see it.
There is one in India where the guy is praying, fell into the enclosure,
Saw that one.
and that thing grabbed him and ran off with him.
Yeah, and just.
Ran off with
But
him.
you don't see him kill him. You just see him.
Yeah, just
And you're
grabs
like,
him,
oh, but my
picks
imagination,
him up,
I
and
can
runs,
wonder what happened.
Picks him up
after
and
that.
runs off with him though. A grown man. I don't know.
But they really don't let him get
After a scaling wall. Yeah, Chinese
avoid
zoo. There is.
admission fee. This is the one we were watching.
I don't know.
Poor guy.
Yeah, that's a different
Poor
angle.
guy.
What year was this?
That
Has to be in
poor
the
man.
90s.
That poor fucking.
Yo, that is. Look, if you look at the mound, right?
Yeah, that's
It
the
was around this
same.
area.
I'm telling you, it's the same.
It's not the
I think
90s
this was
because those
posted
guys are using
2017.
iPhones there. See that?
Those are. I don't know if that's not. It's China.
2017.
Yeah, 2017.
It says 2017.
Yeah.
China is not as advanced. Like Korea is very.
Oh, here it goes.
technically-
Tiger maul and death at Chinese zoo is under investigation by local authorities who say victim climbed a fence in tiger's enclosure. Yeah, no shit. The attack occurred Saturday. All right. Okay. Victim defense surname is
Oh
Zhang.
no!
Okay. Climbed a fence with a
His
friend
wife
instead of
and-
buying a
He had
ticket.
wife and two children.
The
so he-
statement said Zhang's wife and two children, as well as his friend's wife, bought tickets to enter the zoo.
Ah, poor
Zhang allegedly passed through a wire netting and eventually climbed a wall and enter.
You know what he was probably trying to do? He didn't have money.
While his friends
he didn't
stayed
have
back.
money.
No,
and
they-
he
I
gave
think-
his kids about. He's probably very poor.
Ah, you're being
Gave
too
his
nice.
Kids and his family.
You're being too nice.
Nope. I'm going to say he
I
gave his
disagree.
kids and his family the tickets and said, "I'll
No way,
sneak in
dude. No
so I
way.
can be with my family."
No way.
That's so sad to me, man. You know,
Well, don't make it sadder with that story. If everyone had tickets, he was like, "I'm not buying a ticket. Zoos are fucking stupid. I'll see you in there, dummies."
may not have been able to afford it.
I no, don't make it.
You're
sadder
a
than it is.
bastard, and you don't. You're a bastard. Oh, poor guy. Poor guy. And I hope his family and wife didn't see that. I really do.
A tiger-
I fucking hope they didn't.
Oh
see
my
that.
gosh, how could they not?
We saw it. We're not even
Like
related.
that's all the commotion
man.
that's going on at the zoo.
Poor kid.
So what's happened in 2017?
Yeah, well, this report
That
is in
bums me out.
2017.
Well, that's how I wanted. That's how I wanted to kick off your fucking LT Gray Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
I don't see. I can't. I like if I watch. Like I remember when I was in high school, maybe when like the Daniel Pearl one. Remember that? How
Yeah,
it like
I never
went.
watched it.
That was like the first one that went mainstream.
Yeah.
But I remember me and Jay working at All Seasons in the summer, and there's a guy who worked there who was off. You know, just he's off, man.
The Loft.
Super, off dude. Yeah. Weird dude. Listen to fucking real like death metal, and was always like weird dude. Like you'd be like, oh, he shot up a place. Like
Yep.
yeah, no shit. So he had it on his laptop. And I remember hearing it, I'm like, oh no, I can't. And then I came back and I just saw like, just,
a little piece. That's all you need.
I had trouble sleeping for weeks.
I
When
know.
I closed my eyes, I'd see that stuff. I
Some guy
don't do well with
some
it.
guy showed me without any warning something like that this cartel did to a guy, and I didn't know what was going on at first. I went, what am I looking? I went, oh my god! And my buddy saw it too, and he called me up, and he goes, I'm still thinking about that. I go, you should still be thinking about that because it ruined my whole fucking week.
Oh, dude.
You know that kind of
Some
stuff
of
is
those
like
are
I don't want to
awful.
see that stuff.
Awful.
You do that to another human being.
Oh, man, it'd bum me out. You're like, wow, humans can do that to other humans?
Oh sure.
That's fucking terrible.
My mother used to always say, anything you can think of has been done to another person because it's a
everyone's mom says
human.
that.
When people people have imagination for cruelty. As I think it was Jordan Peterson one time said, there are artists of pain, and they come up with innovative ways to do
Have you seen Don't Fuck With Cats yet?
Sure have.
What'd you think?
Well, you're dealing with a true sociopath, a sadist who gets off on killing innocent
Fascinating documentary. though.
Yes.
Fascinating.
Yes.
There's a new thing on Netflix called I Am a Killer. It's season 2.
Oh yeah.
Have you?
I didn't see it.
I was like, last night I couldn't sleep. I'm like, what the fuck is it, dude? Up to 2 in the
Sucked
morning.
in.
I
Sucked right in.
I don't know why. I like the killer stuff. First 48 detective shit.
Who is that guy? That guy's the scariest.
I think
one
he's
right there.
season 1. But that lady's a fucking psycho. Oh,
She is?
Listen to this. I feel like this might be happen to you one day.
She did a lot of killing.
Nope. Well, nope. Listen to this. So, this lady was like a big, strong lady. Like I don't know, probably did some martial arts. And when I say big and strong, just like
Yeah, solid.
like
Little
solid.
CrossFitter, little
She's
CrossFitter,
Well,
yeah.
yeah, sure. Probably took
shoulders
7
on her.
jiu-jitsu class at UFC gym, whatever.
Yeah.
So either way, she fancied herself a tough lady. But she was dating a guy before she was dating this other guy. She was dating this guy. Hold on, don't show Brian what happens. Don't
Okay.
spoil it. She was dating this guy who was abusive to her, and towards the end of her relationship, the guy actually went to jail for it. He made her look in the mirror and rear naked choked her and said, "Look in the mirror. It's the last thing you see, and you're gonna die." So he chokes her unconscious, and then she wakes up, and he got arrested. She called, right? He got arrested, but she had that, like, she hated that about what that guy. She had no control. So she starts, kind of drifting a little bit, meets a guy, kind of a smaller dude. And this dude was a drifter and was using her because she had a car. They only knew each other for like 30 days. And he was trying to get to Seattle. Well, they got romantically involved, but he's trying to get to Seattle because the love of his life was in Seattle. She found out that he was trying to get to Seattle because from other friends, they're like, "Oh, are you going to see Kelly in Seattle?" He's like, hopefully we can make it work. Well, old fucking UFC gym 3 class gets pissed off. Goes, "Oh, really? Cool, man." Chokes him, rear naked chokes, and kills him. Rear naked choked him. And then
It's a way of dealing with the humiliation of having it done to herself or something.
then check this out. So, but her story, she goes, "Well, he was super depressed and he asked me to do it. And so finally I told him, I have a way I could do it. But he was constantly depressed, asking me to do it." Well, the El Detectos,
They
go,
dig a little.
but they have all the footage of them,
Wait, she wasn't smarter than the detectives?
Yeah, right? Isn't that great?
Huh?
Oh, you mean the mafia guys aren't smarter than the detectives?
Yeah.
No, but so they're sitting down there, he's talking to her, and she goes, "Yeah, he's just always asked to do it." And he's like, So let me get this straight. He asked you to kill him? She goes, what's crazy is, when I was choking him and he went out, and this is the detective goes, "This is where something came to me like, she's definitely lying." He goes, and how from jiu-jitsu, he goes, she goes, "When I was choking him, and he was starting to gargle, and I was like, 'No, I can't do it.' He grabbed my hand and put it back around his neck." And the detective's like, "Well, that's not the way the body works, man. That's not the way the body works." And then he goes, How long did you know each other? 30 days. 30 days. 30 days. And then when he's sitting down with her, the guy, you know how they do it. They get all cool with him. He goes, so, I mean, what's going on here? You talk to this guy, and she goes, yeah, dude. And he goes, and you can tell, he goes, you're a strong girl. You look like you can handle yourself. She goes,
pretty good body.
And she goes, yeah, I bet you do like that. He goes, yeah. She goes, yeah, I always wanted to feel what it's like to kill somebody with my bare hands. And then here the detective goes, there you go.
Well, there you go.
He goes, there you go. And she goes, then he goes, but he asked me to do it. The detective goes, sure. Life in prison,
We're going to have to do some life.
Life in prison.
Yeah, we got to do some life.
Well, you're in life.
But when you go, I've always wanted to feel. See,
can't have you on the streets.
She should have had talked with me if I was a lawyer. Don't say to the detective, I've always wanted to see what it's like to kill somebody with my bare hands. Because what happens is the jury goes, oh, we can't have you out there because you might want to do it again.
You're gone for life.
Also, you did it before.
You're gone for life.
Wow. She's got some, I like her shoulders. She's got some arms on her.
She's the worst teeth you've ever seen. Here's the other, she deserves it. Here's the other thing, though. So, homeboy who was murdered, his family, it's kind of his stepdad who's insanely out of shape. His stepdad and then his mom, who they didn't talk to for 6 years. They're in this documentary fucking trying to get some clout. And they're like, yeah, it's terrible, but we forgive her. And they're fucking calling her every day. She's singing them songs and shit. And then they go, homeboy's family who was murdered, the rest of them, the dad, the sisters, the brothers, the friends were like, they don't want any part of this. They don't believe this story. They think the stepdad and the mom are just doing it to get attention for, they have some weird cause that they're doing. It was real. It was such a bummer, man.
Wow. Is she single now?
I mean, she's looking for a pen pal. Somebody married fucking Charles Manson in prison.
I'm just saying. I mean, some guys like a
strong,
aggressive woman with tits.
The show is interesting.
She looks like she's got a good body.
She's a cunt.
That's my girlfriend, dude.
She is your type.
It's just, God knows. Some people are. So female sociopaths apparently are very rare. Way more rare than males,
yeah,
right?
so it says, I think every year, the show starts off with like something like every year, 8,000 something homicides happen and less than 10% are female.
Yes.
So it's like 800.
And usually those women are doing it because they've been abused. It's a reaction to something. Men don't really need much.
I'll tell you right now, I don't.
That guy's got a weird nose.
Dude, that poor guy.
Why? What happened? Bad guy?
No, well, it's all right. It's tough, man. You make your decision. So it's episode 2.
What's going on with his nose?
He got broke many times. But here's the thing: he was born. His mom didn't want him, so he bounced around to foster care. Finally, gets to a good family until he's about 8, and then the family goes, "Hey, homegirl got a job in England, and we can't bring you over there. Go back to the foster care center." So he's like, "Oh, I must have done something wrong, right?" Man. So they send him back to foster care. Then some teacher, drives a bus, picks him up. He's like, at first it's all good. Then he starts touching him, starts molesting them. Then he gets 2 more kids, starts molesting. So he's molesting all the kids for all these years, right? But then the grandma and grandpa live next door.
Molesting means raping them.
Yeah. So he's molesting these kids for all these years, and these kids are terrified of him. But the molester's mom and dad live next door, which are his grandma and grandpa, who he loves. So he never said anything. So he's about 21, 22, goes, all right, I've had enough. I'm going to go tell grandma and grandpa what's going on. He tells them, they blow up on him. You're a piece of shit. You're a liar. Someone never do that. So he goes, what? Knife. Kish, 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 kish. Kish, kish.
Yeah.
Kish, 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 kish.
A lot of so a lot of stabbings. A lot of stabbings. And it's important you guys know that's what it sounds like when you're stabbing.
About 9 knives on each person.
9 knives on each person.
About 90, and then
so he changed up the knives.
Yeah, and then he felt bad.
Pent up rage.
But they and even out, he's in for life. He did get the death penalty, but they went back and looked at his case on how much he was molested and all that.
Poor
so they
guy.
gave him they just gave him life. You watch it; it's fucking tragic. Cause you have kids.
Yeah.
They talk about when
I have an 8-year-old.
When he's 5, walking on on his own. You're just like, fuck, dude.
No, that kills me. As when you have children, that's what I see. I got sad. My heart hurts right now.
Oh, when they talk about and I think of Tiger Age, I'm like, I look
so many
at my girl. I go, can you imagine those parents? Can you imagine leaving Tiger on his own on the street at 5?
No. No, and that's so many people who are in jail. So many went through the foster system. If you really want to make a difference, you figure out a way to get parents, good parents, because I tried to work with this foster thing, and the guy who had gone through the system, who was one of the ones that made, he goes, wasn't being a jerk. He goes, well, it's adorable that you want to give money. What we need is real parents.
We need families.
We need families.
Adopt 2 kids.
He said, yeah. And I would like to. I really would.
I told my girl, I was like, I would adopt a little girl right now.
I honestly would. I want to. And again, you know what's fucked up about that?
It's impossible.
I'm so busy. I have time for my children. And that, I don't have enough time for that. You know, I don't know, man. It makes me, honestly,
adopt like a 21-year-old kid and make him an assistant.
Yeah, there you go.
Let him sleep in your house.
I'd like to have a house and have.
I'm 21. I know, dude. I'm working for free.
Call me daddy.
You got food in a room, though.
My name is Daddy. Call me daddy.
I need a dad. Not your dad. You're my assistant.
I'm assistant. You're my assistant.
You watch that.
I'd like to have a house where you take in, I don't know, fucking 6 boys who are 5, 4, and take care of them. The little girls, make sure that they're safe.
It's
and have good staff.
Me, dude.
Yeah, and have 2 other people to help you and give them a life.
Despicable Me.
Yeah.
You need minions.
You need minions.
To raise them.
I fucking feel, I really do feel like I'm going to do that eventually. I swear to God.
Hey, Bubba.
What?
You 60.
50?
Get going.
I'm 53.
Get going.
I think it might be my life's calling. If I make a lot of money, I swear to God, I might do that. And I'm not joking.
Hey, you make enough money right now. What you waiting for?
Because I'm busy.
Yeah, there you go.
My show, podcast.
I'm just trying to get real for you. You ain't going to do shit.
Ain't going to do it.
You ain't going to do it.
Ain't going to do it.
Yeah, if I have enough money, how much money you need? Yeah. I know how much money you make. You can do it. You just can't with your time. It's like
I don't have the time. I don't.
I remember.
That bothers me. It kills me.
Yeah. For the next hour, well, and then tomorrow.
But I think about it all the time. Like, you and I have kids, right? So you're right. When like that happened to that little boy, and that's happening now, and there's not shit we can do.
Or my stepmom did the big sister thing. She did, the big sister, little sister thing.
Yeah, I looked into that.
So I had a friend who did that too. It's tough because they set an example, but I remember, this girl was not that cool, and it was weird because my stepmom wouldn't spend that much time with us. I'm like, who's this Mexican chick in our house?
I just found this out. One of my dear friends, in high school, he only had his mom, and he always said, my dad never knew my dad. My dad walked out on me. And he was like fucking just the craziest athlete we'd ever seen in high school. And he was like, my mom told me my dad was a bodybuilder or whatever. But I remember always feeling bad for my friend because his dad he never knew his dad.
That's crazy.
His mom was a nurse. He had no money, all that. So he's 50 or whatever. He's through his whole life, and he does it 23andMe because it was given to him as a Christmas thing. He's like, whatever. The fucking guy finds out he's got like 3 sisters, 2 brothers, and his dad was always in the picture. His dad was a calculus teacher, a high school calculus teacher, a great guy, then became a principal, and never knew he had a son.
Because he just hooked up with the mom.
Yes, and his mother just never told him.
It's the plot joke.
So the man never fucking knew he had a son. And so his brothers and sisters looked him up and went, hey, and now he's got this relationship, and they're like, well, it's all this. He's like, I could have used the guy. Oh, and he died of a heart attack the year before.
That's horrible.
He was in his car and he died of a heart attack.
Damn,
but it was crazy because he was like, that was my man. He goes, our dad would have loved to have had another son if he had known you, especially because you're such an athlete and stuff. Anyway.
Kids need their dad.
I remember I was like, what a fucking disaster.
Shame. That's a shame.
Crazy. If my hands seem like they're, I apologize.
Oh, yeah. You know my favorite part of that video?
What?
My favorite part.
I have a new trainer.
I know.
Sugar Ray Leonard.
Yep. My favorite part of the trainer is you go, oh my God, you were filming that? This is nuts.
I didn't know.
Yeah, bull.
No, I swear to God.
Shit.
I swear on my life. I swear on my life.
Buying that.
I swear to God.
When you turn around and go, oh my God.
I didn't know.
Oh my God. Did you just start filming that?
No, listen.
This is crazy.
Sly said to the person over there, he goes, hey, get this on video. Are you crazy? Get this on video. Because he was, I swear to God, I had no idea. I swear to God, I didn't know. I would tell you, I didn't know. But this I got so much longer. We were doing this for fucking 10 minutes. How many people are like, dude? And I got a thing where he's hitting me in the ribs. and pulling it back, and I was just like,
Was this for the Super Bowl?
yeah. And look at Sly watching.
Sly said you made the
Right there, he starts hitting me.
Sly said you made the right choice being an actor.
Yeah.
Sly looks good, man.
Looks fucking great,
Sugar Ray looks better than all you guys.
dude.
Looks
It's
way better.
unbelievable. Yeah, I told you. I said, "How do you? What's your secret?" He
TRT
goes,
team, assemble!
No, he goes, "I'm vain." That's what it is. I don't think he's doing TRT at all. I think he's just physically
And I love you. For
stays in
that.
shape.
I love
He doesn't
you.
look like he's doing TRT. He just looks
And
like
I love
he's-
you for that. That's why I love you.
You think he is doing it?
Everyone in that household is. Except for the chicks.
Yeah, I don't know.
And you.
And me. And me.
Dalia, I'm suspect on.
He's getting
The other
thick.
day he walked in, I go, hey, bro, there's no one around. You want steroids? He goes, nah, dude, it's my metabolism. I just been lifting. I go, no, I get how lifting works. 40. Just put on muscle like this? He goes, I know, dude. I never really lifted. I'm lifting and eating right. I go, no, I get it, man. He goes, yeah, I'm lifting hard. I know all that. I hear you. That's great, dude. I went, there's no one around, dude. You on steroids? And he goes, get out of here. Walks away. I went, yeah. All right, dude. He's definitely not.
No, he's definitely not. Chris would never.
No.
Well, I mean,
No.
I'm still afraid
Of Chris?
of steroids.
Oh.
Chris.
I was like, what? He's not that big. Don't be that scared. I'll help you, man. If he gets out of hand. I was like, what?
Oh God. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't. He doesn't look muscular, Ray. He just looks good. He just looks like he's just.
Yeah, black do not crack. He looks
No, he looks
flawless.
fantastic.
You should thank him.
That's my favorite.
I had no idea.
You're a
because I
good
wasn't-
actor.
couldn't see it.
You're a good actor.
I swear
bro.
to God, I didn't know. I say, can I Instagram this?
Who's the other black guy?
That's Ray's friend,
Oh.
a guy named Jerry.
Do you call him Ray Ray?
I did not. I
Who
call
I
him
would.
Champ.
What's up, Ray Ray?
I call him Champ or I call him Ray.
I call him Little Ray. What's up, Little Ray?
Nope.
Little
Ray.
Ray? Ray?
Nope.
Ray
Oh,
Ray?
wait, yeah. Nope, don't do that.
Don't
do
no
that.
Ray Ray?
Nope, don't call him Ray Ray.
Okay.
Don't you call him
No
Ray Ray
disrespect.
on my podcast.
Okay.
You call him Champ or you call him Ray.
I call him Ray.
Yeah.
I call him Ray.
I
call him Ray up.
You call Sylvester Stallone Sly, though. Even his kids call him Sly. It's great. His kids don't call him Dad. They call him Sly. It's hilarious. Sly. What? What?
His kids call him Sly.
Everybody calls him Sly.
No problem with that.
Why? Why? They call him Sly.
Your kids call you Bryan? Or Bry?
Huh?
Your kids call you Bry?
My daughter does sometimes, just to annoy me. It's so funny. He couldn't be closer to his daughters, though. It's fucking hilarious. His daughter's like, this is why I never leave. Like, go back to that. Let me see him in Rambo. Let me see him in Rambo. Go, there you go.
When he's young?
His body. That's awesome. Kid's got a body. Bodied up. Bodied the fuck up.
Did you like the game?
I did like the game. I liked it very much. Now, I was rooting because our boy Tarek Azim works for the 49ers.
We have a couple friends, yes, on the Niners.
We know Jed York.
Yeah.
But Kansas City, I don't know anything about football. I sent you that video because here's me. Here's what I love to
Cleveland.
do with my Uber drivers or whatever. Start talking to me about football. Ask me about Kansas City and stuff like that and what I think.
What'd you think, Kansas City? And
I tell you, Mahomes is the real deal. He's the real deal.
people were doing this in Cleveland?
I do this. This is me. I don't know football, but I just start to parrot you, and I go, it's so rare to get a quarterback like this because look what they did with RG3. They forced him in the pocket. Now he's got to read the backfield, and those holes quick, close quick.
I'm not buying this, dude.
I'll do it that way. You got it. The thing is, if you run, they're going to force you to pass. If you pass, they're going to force you to run. That's the NFL. And some guys can just have that. They have that X factor.
Were you doing this at Sly's house?
Oh, I'll do it everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Because I got football knowledge.
Yeah, you got to drop some
You understand?
knowledge. Yeah.
I parrot shit.
Yeah.
But I do think that my assessment was Mahomes and Andy Reid said, let's do that hurry up offense. They scored, and that just changed the momentum. That just fucking changed everything. And they've come back from behind, I think, in the past three games.
times, yeah.
And that just
so good.
shows his greatness. He's just
They're so good.
Yeah, they're so good. You know
I
what?
thought it was gonna be a better
Here's
game.
what I was going
I
to
thought
say.
it was gonna be a better game.
Here's what I think.
That's
I
kinda-
think at the end of the day, maybe better team. The better team won, right? Or no?
I don't know. San Francisco's pretty stacked.
Phenomenal.
The other thing is Kyle Shanahan, who I love, who grew up in the same neighborhood. Kyle Shanahan when he was the offense coordinator for the Falcons when they were up 21 points in the Super Bowl years ago when they played the Patriots and lost. So he has like this weird kind of, it's almost like
Play calling
playing
thing?
not to lose when they get ahead. It's very strange for that. In the NFL, you get up by that many points, kind of game over.
Yeah.
It's kind of game over.
Yeah.
Unless you're playing Tom Brady and Patrick
So what do you mean
Mahomes.
playing not to lose? So not
So he
taking
stops
chances.
doing what got him the head. So they start
Getting too
they're trying to
conservative,
waste,
nervous.
trying to waste time, run the ball more, being a little more cautious instead of just playing what got you ahead from the get go.
And as the head coach, are you the primary shot caller or your
Kyle
offensive?
Shanahan is. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes
Their offensive coordinator.
there's offense. Sometimes the head coach is a defense specialist and might have more influence on the defense than offense. Or sometimes the head coach, he'll come up with the game plan, but there's an offense defense coordinator, and the head coach kind of just making game time
And you're
decisions
talking-
like, let's go for it on fourth down or let's run this play or this. But
Okay. So
there's offense defense coordinator.
You're talking to your people the whole time, but ultimately it's like being the president.
It comes down to your call.
It comes down to your call.
On certain, but Kyle Shanahan runs he's one of the coaches who do run the offense.
Really?
Like Sean McVay. for
Because
the
he was an
Rams
offensive-
runs the offense.
Because he was an offensive
There's certain
coordinator.
coaches that actually they do all of it. They do run.
And then when the quarterback, you see the quarterback sitting down looking at, the tablet.
Yeah.
What's he doing there typically?
He's looking at the defense, line up to certain formations, what coverage they're in, how they're hiding, blitzes and certain
Okay.
reads and coverages.
Just so he can recognize it as the game.
Yeah, what they're doing in certain packages.
I'm
yeah.
so fascinated with how incredibly detailed.
That's why Patrick Mahomes is so good. He recognizes the defense
Smart.
and analyzes it. And
Smart.
such a beast.
It's like a fight IQ
And he
or
didn't even
something.
play great. He didn't have a great game.
Yeah.
He was off.
Well, he just, but he, like he's that poise under pressure of just being able to do it and just throwing those balls.
Well, his daddy was a professional baseball player, so he grew
and
up
he
with that.
played baseball too. I
He
think.
played some baseball, and then
Yeah.
his uncle is A-Rod.
He was a
So
pitcher.
his A-Rod was his uncle.
Say what?
Yep.
By blood?
I don't think by blood, but A-Rod's his godfather. So A-Rod put him in the position to. It sounds like my car, not my car. But A-Rod put him in the position to just he doesn't crumble under pressure. Like the moment can't get big enough for him.
Wow.
He's that guy.
That's a huge part of it. Also, a big, sturdy kid, much bigger, much taller than you would think, and just thick and strong and fast. God damn, he does everything well. Runs, throws, everything, and just a winner.
Boy's about to get paid.
He is, right?
About to get paid.
Stud. What a stud. Wow. And he's 24, I think.
24, 25.
That's so crazy.
I know, right?
Fuck, he looks so young.
Probably get the biggest contract in NFL history.
You think so?
Yep.
Really?
I mean, think about it. NFL MVP.
Well, he's
Super Bowl MVP.
worth his
He's
weight in fucking
Oh, he's the
gold.
most famous guy. In
Now,
the
he doesn't
NFL.
get laid, right? He's not cute. Girls don't think
Where's
he's
a
cute,
girl?
right?
But he's, this girl's cool.
Yeah. Well, now it's about
Girl's
to get.
cool.
Now it's. Let me see his girl.
Since high school, right? They've been dating.
Okay. Cool.
It's good because
That's his
bitches
girl.
are crazy. Do you know who? I think his name's Kane Brown, the country singer.
Yeah.
Have we ever seen them in the same room?
Who?
They're the same guy.
Which against who?
The country singer and Patrick Mahomes
No,
are
I
the
thought-
same guy.
Kane looks like Theo.
Let me see.
Okay.
We're talking about the mixed kid.
Yeah. To me,
That's Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, that's.
Okay, what about this?
That's,
Doesn't
that's
that-
not
that
Theo.
looks like Theo?
I
That looks like Patrick Mahomes. Yeah.
You guys don't think
Jen,
this?
are you blind?
No.
That's a black man. Theo's white, bro.
No, I mean I can see because they're both male
you.
and they're human.
I see what you're saying because they both have eyes.
They have eyes. They have eyes.
He looks. If he grew his hair out, he looks like Patrick Mahomes. And they talk. Have you heard their voices? They're exactly the same.
That's funny.
They're exactly the same.
That's funny. He's country.
He's country.
He's a black kid.
Yeah. Well, mixed.
Oh man, that seemed racist.
No, I mean he's an athlete too. Look at this. Look at his. Look
He's
at
not an athlete though. He's just a.
But he
singer.
looks athletic.
Nope, never played. That he said.
Go down
he even
there.
Said that in an interview.
Go down there, right
He even
there.
said that in
Which
an-
one?
Hey,
Go down there.
Hey,
Here?
hey, how racist is Cal? And he goes, "Oh, he's black." There's nothing more racist when an old white guy goes, "Huh."
I don't know any
And
black
then
country
goes,
stars.
"Hey," but then to cherry on top goes, "Oh, he looks athletic." Well, he's a singer.
look at his muscles.
Yep, he's a singer. Why is he athletic?
He
If he
looks
was
like
white, you would say
he looks
that.
like Mahomes. He looks like he could play. The thing is, I just don't.
He's black.
I've never met a black country. I've never seen a black country singer.
Hootie and
That's
the
all.
Blowfish, bro.
Huh?
Hootie
Yeah.
and the Blowfish.
Darius Rucker.
Well, they're more like R&B kind of.
No.
folk.
Darius Rucker's the
He is.
Darius Rucker, dude.
Yeah, is he still huge?
He's huge.
is?
He's won so many awards for country music.
Really?
Yeah. He left Hootie.
Why did my voice get so
years ago.
high? Oh, he did, huh? Wow.
He's all country now.
I like
him.
his music too.
Yeah, man, it's good. Yeah, me too. I like him too. Two country guys who are African American. Huh. I always thought of country as being something that African Americans don't like because it reminds them of racism or something. I don't know. And that's
don't know what country
that's
music
very
has to do
unfair
with
to
racism.
country. I don't mean to. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not.
My name's Brendan Schaub. I have nothing to do with this.
You're the one who said you don't think African Americans should be in country music. You said it with your eyes.
How about when you saw him, you go, that black guy's in country music? Huh.
Well, he's mixed.
Huh.
He's mixed.
And then the next thing come out of your mouth, you go, he looks athletic.
You know, Stephen Tobolowsky.
You'd be fired if
Bring
you're
up Stephen Tobolowsky.
Working for ESPN.
Stephen Tobolowsky grew up in Dallas.
Who?
Stephen Tobolowsky.
Who's that?
You'll see. You'll see. He's fucking hilarious. Plays the principal on my. No, he's the principal on Goldberg's and on school. Told me
This guy.
Yeah, right
There
there.
you go.
Hilarious. You know him?
No.
Oh, he's so funny. He's in One Day at a Time. He never stops working. Such a funny fucking actor. Been working nonstop and older. You know, he's probably. But he told me he was in 6th grade in Dallas, and he was one of 3 Jewish families like in all of that area. And he's in Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day, yeah. It's
Yeah.
just all commercial.
Yeah, hilarious.
Oh, that's right. He was in the commercial with Bill Murray.
Fucking hilarious. And he said he walked in. He was like the only there were no Jewish people in the school. He was that nobody knew his family was Jewish. His dad was a pediatrician. Dad's still alive, 97. Don't worry about it. He walks in and goes. 6th grade. It's a birthday party for his classmates. You know, and as they walk in, there's a bust of Hitler with 2 German flags, and he's just like, oh, and he's in 6th grade, so he doesn't really know what the fuck is going on. And that was like just there because they, I guess, admired recent German history.
In Texas?
In Dallas, probably in the 60s. This is in the 60s or early 60s, maybe late
Jesus
50s.
Christ.
Yeah, that's what it's like. And then I said, what happened to the guy? Sounds like, and he goes, he went to jail and then ended up killing himself.
Jesus
Well, that would make
Christ.
sense. Yeah, I don't know why I told
Kids
this.
like that's a terrible story.
Yeah.
And I didn't forget your comments about Kane Brown.
Hey, come on, man. I take him back. Did I say at one point on this podcast that if you are a single mom or single parent raising a kid, it's child abuse?
No, I don't think so.
Somebody,
you probably did.
Somebody Instagrammed me that, and I was
you
like,
probably
"What?
did.
When did I say that? The fuck are you talking about?"
You went
I
hard
said
on-
if you leave your
Yeah,
child,
you
you're
went
a
hard on
piece of
dads.
shit.
That,
Yeah, you
that
said
don't
if
take
you're
care
a
of the
dad,
kids.
You're a piece
and
of
you
shit
leave
if you
your
leave your
kid,
kids.
it
Yeah,
should
stay
be
with your
child
kid.
abuse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is all good.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
I got
about
a few questions. B, while you're reading your comments.
I don't know. It just
old
was
for
there, and I was like, I got this thing long period. I was bored because I'm bored between shots. So I'll do anything.
So you read the comments.
You go on your. You know what I do?
You don't want
I'm
that,
deleting
dude.
shit. I read. Whatever it is, I can
Yeah.
do. Yeah, I don't read comments under my posts. I read
Your DMs.
my requests.
Your DMs.
Yeah, sometimes I'm just like, what are we
Yeah.
doing? So, what?
Well, you didn't say that. You're saying if a dad leaves a kid with the mom, that's child abuse.
Yeah, you piece of
100%.
shit.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is, you're just a shithead. Yeah, I don't like that. Do we have any fights coming up in the UFC?
John Jones Saturday.
I know you had your boy on.
Dominic Reyes.
Where's all your money? Yeah.
I love Dom, but come on.
Yeah. Don doesn't have as much experience. He's been
Reyes
fighting.
13 fights.
Yeah.
And your girl, Valentina Shevchenko, she's fighting that girl that you know, Katie Chukagian.
Oh,
you
yeah.
met? Yeah.
I love Katie Chukagian.
Shevchenko's the biggest favorite in the card,
Yeah.
on the card. Rightfully so.
Yeah. I mean,
Shouldn't beat the shit out of that girl.
Shevchenko is
Shouldn't
just
beat the shit out of
beast.
her.
She's just a beast. And good luck.
I'm interested to see how that pay-per-view is going to do. The card's shit, man.
Huh?
The card's bad.
It is?
It's bad.
Is Gustafsson fighting?
No.
Get out.
Sorry.
But just don't.
No, but when is he fighting? I feel like he's back or he doesn't know. No, please don't.
Hey, talk about black guys again.
No, hey, man. No, come on. I'm just asking.
Please
dude.
show Brian the card.
Juan Adams and Justin Taffa. Dan Ig and
Yeah,
Derek
Derek Lewis,
Lewis is
Latifi.
Low, too, on the card.
Enjoy that Latifi. Well, it's the first fight of the
Yeah.
main card. That's not low.
I mean, still.
That's a good. that's a good way to kick off a main card. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't put that third. It's just a shit card, though.
I just don't know anybody. That's a
You
tough
know,
one.
well, you know John, you know
Of course I know
Dom, you
John,
know
yeah.
Shevchenko,
Yeah.
you know Derek Lewis, you know of Latifi,
Yeah.
Andrea Lee. Remember, she had the boyfriend with the Nazi tattoo.
Yep.
Your buddy. We had.
No, hey.
Wait,
hey,
what? Well,
No,
no,
man.
let's keep going.
No,
We
you
had,
can't just skip over that, man. I'm not saying I got a Hitler bust in my house, but that doesn't mean
Hitler bust.
I have a Hitler bust.
How ridiculous is
Just his face sculpted.
Me and Jay were talking about this over the weekend. We were in Columbus. Why is it that PMB was like, maybe you, dude, but it's all over on History Channel, A&E. Like, why are we obsessed with Nazis? Obviously, no one fucks with Nazis. What they do is terrible.
Yeah.
But why are we so
I think
intrigued by Nazis?
I think they impersonate unabashed evil. Like they're just so blatantly racist, and they
It's insane.
they also exterminated almost
It's
succeed. They almost
insane.
succeeded in exterminating an entire race, and it was done very importantly by a very civilized society that read Goethe and had architecture. I mean, these were people who were educated.
Here's what's
highly educated.
Because when you think about like what goes, and obviously our boys talked about, the Hyena boys talked about how Hugo Boss made their uniforms.
Yeah.
Porsche, the
Volkswagen.
the lead designer of Porsche, went to prison for war crimes because he helped make the cars and the engines for Nazis.
I thought it was Volkswagen.
Porsche.
Okay.
He actually served time in prison.
Wow.
Because of it.
Yeah.
After the war.
Well, and remember, this was the argument against, just pure atheism and rationality. They looked at the Jews, especially Hitler, as a quote unquote problem. And so and then they had this science, this Nazi science that started in the US. It started in the US, eugenics, the notion that, there was a way to make better people through selective breeding. You could do it with animals. Why not people? And that was taken by the German scientists who looked at that quote unquote research from the 30s in the United States and took it, and their biology books and stuff were all about sort of superior races.
We did learn a lot from all their horrible experiences.
Maybe
Their
experiments.
that's what
I
they
don't
say.
know if we did
That's
or
what they
not.
say.
Yeah.
And then we also took a lot of their doctors, and then also we took a lot of
Scientists.
their doctors and scientists, and the scientists went to NASA.
Well,
right?
a lot of the scientists, though, a lot of these scientists in Germany and Austria, remember, like Albert Einstein, emigrated before the war because they were already being assassinated and killed and harassed. So they were already emigrating to the United Kingdom and to the United States. And that brain power is what we used to harness a lot of the nuclear technology.
Dude, I'm gonna say this now. I don't know who needs to hear this, but Tom Cruise's best movies, Valkyrie.
That's a good movie, dude.
It's on so much. I watch it every time it's
a
on.
very good movie.
It's a true story too.
It is, isn't it?
Oh yeah, true story.
Yeah,
That's a
tried to
real
kill
story.
Hitler,
Yeah. There's over 300 assassination attempts on Hitler.
Yeah.
300.
Yeah. He was something about him.
There
He
hasn't been
seemed to-
one on Trump.
He was the only one.
that crazy?
Whenever you read any history, you'll read that World War I was such a horrible war by all accounts. By all accounts. It was so horrific, it was beyond imagination, because it was when technology like the machine gun came along and people didn't know what they were getting into, right? So entire generations of men mowed down. It was a true slaughterhouse. And Hitler, if you read
Look at
his
that.
communiques, Hitler seemed to actually enjoy the war. Hitler kind of enjoyed World War I.
Also a vegan.
And later on in his life, he was a vegan. And,
Also didn't want to hurt animals. How nuts is that?
and like children and animals, But
also
as
did
long as they were Aryan children.
tons of amphetamine. Like did tons of drugs. All the
There was
Nazis
a
did.
doctor who said when he had been mustard gas, so he was blind for a while after the war. And this German doctor said this man is unfit to command people or to command anything. He was listening to him talk, and he was so outraged that Germany had surrendered. He was just considered the great betrayal. He was he was the ultimate sociopath. And incredibly theatrical. Charismatic.
Yeah.
Any actor, the way he would speak about Deutschland. Have you ever seen his speeches, man?
They're so intense.
They're so intense. They're so dramatic.
He's so sauced up on whatever fucking drug they were on back then.
On his own ideology is really what it was. Celibate.
That, but he was
never
on.
fucked. Apparently died a virgin.
What? No one's believing that. That's not real.
That's what a lot of historians would disagree with that. That was something.
Type that in, Chin.
He was celibate.
I
never had sex
I
with
heard he
Ava
had some
Braun.
Nazi hoes.
No, never had sex with Ava Braun. So there's a lot of.
New biography of Hitler separates the man from the myths.
Where's that at?
Who knows what was going on with him? Small, tiny dick, no dick. Who
Is
knows?
it true that many historians think Hitler was a virgin? Yeah. This is New York Times.
We'll never know.
No, Hitler had an intense, some say, perverted relationship with his female cousin who eventually committed suicide. That's what I knew. He was hooking up with his cousin.
Wow. I believe anything about it. I believe anything. I don't know.
I don't think he was a virgin. That's just not.
Who knows?
You're not that. You don't want to be that powerful. Not fuck all the German women.
I don't know. They said he and
Unless you're
Eva
gay,
Braun
yeah.
had a very platonic relationship.
Yeah,
but who knows?
that's why
he took cyanide and she took cyanide. They killed each other, and he expected he
You
was
believe
so.
that?
What's that? They killed themselves.
That they took cyanide
I do.
and they never found the body.
Well, they burned the body. The bodies were burned.
Yeah,
so
but the
I don't know.
skeleton stuff, they never. And the body that the skeleton that they have, and I'm not a conspiracy guy,
Yeah.
but to that point where they say, oh, he was burnt. They shot each other, and the Nazis burned the body because they didn't want us to get a hold of it and the Britons to get a hold of it.
Yeah.
So then they had this skeleton in Germany, right?
Yeah.
Then they in 2014, they're like, let's run a DNA test on that. Well, that's a female.
Yeah, it was
That's a
burned.
female.
It was so burned, though, apparently beyond recognition. The British, I think, found, and the Russians found his ashes.
Yes.
Here's the thing. I think Hitler.
There's no proof of his
my
death,
guess
by the
is he was so recognizable, though, that for him to hide or be away would be
In Argentina?
almost impossible. Yeah. I
Boy,
think he
Tim
was-
Kennedy begged to differ.
Yeah.
There's so many Nazis went to.
Yeah, it makes for fun
Argentina?
viewership, but I think he was the kind of guy who would have killed himself. I don't know, but
That's the thing. No one knows.
no, nobody knows.
But the also thing is, we have no evidence of his body. That's what's kind of weird.
well,
to me.
but I guess it was burned. Whether the Russians burned it or his subordinates burned
no,
it.
that was the plan. They shot and they were going to burn it. 'cause
He
they didn't want people to
expected
get hold of it.
Germany to self-immolate. He was that colossally self-centered. He expected that all of Germany would burn themselves up with him.
Because when you look into it, it's just like, God, we have no DNA, nothing.
Yeah.
We have nothing.
One of the most fascinating characters, and I mean, he changed Europe. It was the destruction of old Europe and the birth of a new Europe. He had his German Shepherd there.
It's crazy.
She was kind of.
It's crazy.
Is that
to
Ava Braun?
kids.
Yeah, she actually has a nice body even back then.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. What a true sociopath.
Insane.
And I'll tell you who else who wasn't far behind or who might have been just as
Stalin?
bad. Or
Is that where you're going to go with
Mr.
it?
Joe Steele. Yeah. Stalin was the worst.
Boy, Putin ain't too far behind either now.
They're not the same. Putin's a strong man. These guys were.
Oh, who's the
Homicidal
leader of
maniacs.
the Chechen guy?
Well, he's a Putin puppet, but he's not a good guy.
Did you see what happened recently?
No.
This blogger came out against him. Did you see what happened to the blogger in France?
No. In France? Mm-hmm. What?
Caught up with him in a hotel room.
Yeah, killed him. Beat him with a club or something.
I think they stabbed him to death.
Yeah. I believe it.
Crazy,
That
right?
guy's a bad guy. That guy in Chechnya. Bad guy.
He has an MMA league.
What's that?
He has an MMA league.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, of course. If you're into MMA, look at it. You see the guys. His father was assassinated. Yeah, Ramzan Kadyrov. Ramzan Kadyrov trains himself.
But if go to news, it's in there.
Bad guy. A real bad guy.
I mean, he's a huge Khabib fan. There
Yep.
you go.
He was only 43.
The guy who died?
Yeah.
No,
he
the
came
leader.
to power at 35.
Kadyrov.
His father was a leader and was killed by I think by Chechnyan independence fighters. He was blown up, and he was a young man, and obviously he came to power, and that was it.
Damn, says he was murdered especially cruel.
I'm sure.
Isn't it weird? You want the facts, the details?
I know. I mean, Jesus.
So terrible. USA.
Well, the strength of a country, if you want innovation, nice things like iPhones and fashion and all the things we love in our culture, you better protect your dissidents, your eccentrics, people that don't agree with the power structure. They should be allowed to express themselves any way they want. The individual has to be protected. And those countries don't allow that. If you don't have fidelity to the leader and the state, you get killed, which is why I'm wondering if anybody could tell me, why is there anything you could buy from Chechnya? Is there any innovation that comes out of there? Any artistic innovation, technological? I'll wait. No, the answer is no, because they're not creative, because you better have fidelity, because there's one man, top-down command, and it makes your country weak, not strong. So whenever you kill gay people like he does, where you criminalize them and torture them and round them up and then say that we don't have gay people in Chechnya, well, that's what you get. You get a piece of shit like that with a country who all your creatives either leave or keep themselves quiet. Or terrified. So fuck that guy.
So it says,
and fuck people like him.
Before Aliyev's murder, he had received information that a hitman from Chechnya had been dispatched to Western Europe, where this guy was staying.
Of course.
And shared the details of the man's itinerary with German police. Said he initially believed that the hitman was targeting him. He declined to reveal the source of that information.
Bad guy.
Yeesh.
But those guys have always been around, and they'll always be around if you have a system of government that rewards that kind of behavior. Yeah, he's got. I think Amnesty International had him up on a bunch of charges of being a really bad guy. Now, if you're a fighter, if you went there, you're a fighter, they'd love you. You'd be treated like a king in Chechnya.
Not going.
No, but that's a society.
Just in case they think I got a little sugar in my tank.
But that's a guy who believes in strength. There's only one kind of strength, and that's the one with the guy with the biggest club. If you can impose your will on other people, that's the only strength that matters. Everything else is bullshit. That's how he thinks, because he's not smart. He's just not educated. He's just not been exposed to other ideas.
Some dark shit.
We're lucky. We're so lucky we live in a country like this. We could never have a fucking podcast like this in that country and criticize that guy or anything else that he didn't like. We'd be killed or tortured. And then you'd have to beat him up. Take over.
Hairy dude. They're hairy people.
Yeah, you probably wrestled around with a lot of those Dagestani Chechnyan guys, right?
No, never.
Never? Never trained with those wrestlers? You train with Russians?
Some Russians.
Yeah.
But never Dagestani or where the fuck it is.
Yeah. You ever mix it up with any really good Russian Greco guys and get tossed around?
I'm sure there's a few. Nothing I remember though. Nothing like
Nobody who was like, whoa.
No. Russian's gonna Russian, you know.
Who are the best wrestlers you ever fucked with? Look at the Dagestani guys are ridiculous. Look at those guys. Wrestling their whole life. That'd be a tough guy to tangle up with.
That's what they do, man.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, enjoy that.
Let's go to current events. I want to stare at fucking wrestler Dagestanians all night.
Alrighty.
They're jacked though.
That's a jack dude.
This guy looks crazy too.
Christ.
Type any country, you're gonna get some pretty cool wrestling bodies, Jen.
Yeah. You think there's any steroids using that? You got to have good quality socks. You want performance socks. You want socks designed for running, hiking, cycling, karate, kung fu. Getting down.
I need a performance sock, B.
Dude, if you're into sports or planning on getting into sports,
what about hiking and cycling? Because not everyone's, a lot of listeners are grown people.
Bombas, lightweight, polycotton blend. No matter how hard you're working, your feet stay cool, dry, and comfortable.
Do you talking about
Never
performance
sweating.
socks for basketball, tennis, running, golf, hiking,
Yeah,
cycling?
I'm talking about socks that know your foot. I'm talking about Bombas socks, all right? It's like a hat for your foot. It's like a glove for your foot, but it's a sock. They are the #1 most requested item in homeless shelters, by the way. So Bombas socks created change. They're going to do this. For every pair you buy, Bombas Socks donates a pair to someone in need. That's pretty cool. BOMBAS.com/fighter today. BOMBAS.com. Get 20% off your first purchase. So Bombas.com/fighter for 20% 20% off. Bombas.com/fighter. Look, if you want hair, if you want your piece to stay hard, sometimes you lose your hair. A lot of guys, up to 40% or 66% of men start to lose their hair by 35 years old.
Dude.
40% of men suffer erectile dysfunction.
Dude, the best way to prevent hair loss, you got to do something while you still have it, dude.
Yeah.
Think what you could have done.
Yeah.
If when you're in your 30s, you're like, I got to get on that.
Well, that's why I do it now. That's why I'm a member. That's
Too
why
late.
I am a
Too
member
late.
of Hims. I'm a customer of Hims. I get my
Dude, so
hair
am I.
pills from
So am I.
Hims.
I'm trying to make sure this stays thick like this,
That's
dude.
annoying to me.
A one-stop shop for hair loss, skin care, sexual wellness for men. It's time to write a new chapter, one in which you have dope hair. No more awkward in-person doctor visits or long pharmacy lines. 4Hims connects you to real doctors online, which should save you hours,
Yes,
dude.
it's confidential, discreet. Nobody wants to go to the doctor and say, my piece doesn't work all the time. So you can do it online. Answer a few quick questions. The doctor will review, and they determine if it's right for you.
Dude, well,
Let it grow, let it grow, let it grow with Hims.
Dude,
What am I
dive into
talking about?
2020 hair first, Callan.
Yeah,
right?
hair first. Keep your piece hard. 66% of men before the age of 35 start losing hair. 40% under 40
you
have erectile dysfunction.
Yeah, Doug.
Say goodbye to that. You got science-based
Dude,
solutions
long
with
hair,
4hims.com.
long hair, stiff dick, don't care.
That's
That's
it.
4hims.com/FATK.
That's it, man.
Hit him with the disclaimer, Brian.
Here's the disclaimer. Prescription requires an online consultation with a physician who will determine if a prescription is appropriate. I've done it. It was very easy. It was very fast. Offer valid only if prescribed. 3-month minimum subscription. Additional restrictions apply. See website for full details. Important safety information. Keep your hair, keep your piece stiff and ready. I am a customer.
4hims.com/FATK.
So nice. Yeah.
Longest read ever.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Have you guys seen Joaquin Phoenix's speech that's been going around?
No.
So he was accepting his award at the BAFTAs, and he basically
What's the BAFTAs?
it's an acting award show. It's another one of those. He basically got on stage and he very awkwardly talked about how he's a part of the problem in Hollywood because he is a white actor who has been supported by Hollywood, but Hollywood hasn't done the same for people of color.
I mean, I disagree with that. But
Just
okay.
take your
Here.
fucking award, Joker.
It's
I feel very honored and privileged to be here tonight. BAFTAs have always been very supportive of my career, and I'm deeply appreciative. But I have to say that I also feel conflicted because so many of my fellow actors that are deserving don't have that same privilege. I think that we send a very clear message to people of color that you're not welcome here. I think that's the message that we're sending to people that have contributed so much to our media
Bradley Cooper's
and our industry and in ways that we benefit from. I don't think anybody wants a handout or preferential treatment, although that's what we give ourselves every year. I think that people just want to be acknowledged and appreciated and respected for their work. This is not a self-righteous condemnation.
Ooh, he's a great actor.
Because I'm ashamed to say that I'm part of the problem. I have not done everything in my power to ensure that the sets I work on are inclusive. But I think that it's more than just having sets that are multicultural. I think that we have to really do the hard work to truly understand systemic racism. I think that it is the obligation of the people that have created and perpetuate and benefit from a system of oppression to be the ones that dismantle it. So that's on us. Thank you.
Okay. All right. I think that's happening in a lot of ways. I mean,
I don't know what I mean.
I don't think. I
Dude,
think.
Caesar, get your
I think
award.
Hollywood. I think Hollywood is, in comparison to a lot of other places and parts of the world, Hollywood's pretty good.
Agree.
I mean, I'm not sure what
Especially
else you want Hollywood Hollywood started as a white male dominated, I mean, if you really wanted to get into it, I suppose Hollywood started as white male and Jewish. Okay. Because there was a tradition in that culture of artistic individuality and expression. And so that's what happened. That's who built Hollywood. And Hollywood is now exporting product to people all over the world. And it makes economic sense to diversify story and the people that tell those stories. You have Asian, you have Black. But I think that Hollywood's doing a pretty good job. I would suggest do what the marketplace wants. There are plenty of people of quote unquote color, which annoys me that saying, who are looking for stories that reflect their own experience. Okay, let's see what the best stories are. Let them rise to the top. I think a lot of times we get so worried about this that a lot of movies that aren't so good get an award because, like Moonlight and stuff like that. I don't know. I mean, was it the best movie? I don't know. But what happens is that's even a bigger problem if you're going to start like shoehorning in diversity. Mm-hmm. Let it happen organically. And I don't know that most people in Hollywood that I've been around, I've only been here 27 years, so I don't know much, but I've always noticed how inclusive it is.
My thing with Joaquin Phoenix is do something, dude. I think you're doing nothing. This is just virtual signaling. Like, you're not going to do anything. Next time it's a speech and it gives you headlines, and then, okay, next time they give you a role, be like, no, give it to that black guy.
Yeah, and
you're not going to do shit.
That movie was about mental illness and isolated young men. So that's an important movie. And those people,
his girlfriend,
those people aren't thinking about white and privilege. They're
just thinking about black in the movie, though.
Yeah. Correct. So, okay. I don't know, man. That movie was saying something. But I don't think
my thing, and I like that. My thing, you're not gonna do shit. You ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna do anything.
Well, bottom line is you can't do.
You're
much.
gonna get an award next year if you do the same movie. Yeah, but he's not gonna do anything.
It's also like
same
I've always
as you
said,
talking about opening up fucking these homes for kids.
Yeah.
Neither of you guys can do shit.
Yeah.
You want to?
I want to.
Shit. He's gonna get an award next year and come up with another agenda.
Hollywood is always Hollywood was all about transgender stuff. Then they were all about global warming, and they tend to jump on things.
Yeah,
equal pay, and actors want to be liked, and so the country knows this. The whole country. Anytime you have an actor get behind you, when Taylor Swift, who I saw that documentary on her, which I kind of enjoyed.
You watched the documentary?
A little bit, just to see what she was like and stuff like that.
Cats?
I watched that too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but she got behind this Martha Blackburn or whatever the fuck her name is in Tennessee. I mean, a hardcore conservative, really against gay marriage and all that stuff. Taylor Swift said, why would you vote? Why would Tennessee? She tweeted, "Don't vote for a homophobic racist," or something like that in office. And like a bunch of her followers came out and fucking, voted. But Marsha Blackburn still won 62% to 32% or whatever it was. So it's sometimes if you're a political candidate, having someone like Sean Penn or whoever it might be in your corner is a bad idea. The country's very suspicious of actors and should be. Not because actors are bad people, but actors are emotional.
A lot of them are fake.
They're emotional. They're impulsive.
But they're also not real people to us. Like they're playing like Joaquin Phoenix. Listen, man, I like Joaquin Phoenix. He's crazy. Let's get this. He's crazy.
Yeah,
legit crazy. So it's like, all right, he has anxiety. He doesn't like to talk. So he came up with some agenda.
Yeah,
whatever he's into.
I think probably with a guy like him, he's like, I have this opportunity. Let me try to say something and make the world a better place. Yeah. I don't want to just be an actor and winning this award. And the mistake is be a great actor, which is what you are, and speak through your work. Do a movie about that. Maybe that's where you'd get the most impact. I don't know about making a speech, but put it in your work.
It works. I mean,
finance a movie that tells a great story about that and changes hearts and minds. When Harriet Beecher Stowe wrote Uncle Tom's Cabin, there is the rumor, whether it's true or not historically, that Abraham Lincoln said, "You're the little woman who wrote this book that caused this great war." When you read Uncle Tom's Cabin, and I read it. It is such a powerful story against slavery. And then people in the North read it and they go, this is the most horrific thing. They're selling children from under their parents. No. And it galvanized the war effort in the North. It was a book, and it had a lot to do with why the North, historians would argue, were able to sort of get behind this war effort. So, criticized by creating, my favorite quote.
But also, Joaquin Phoenix, he's done all these awards. He's touched on climate change. He's touched on vegetarian. So it's like,
yeah, he has, hasn't he?
Literally, everyone's a different agenda.
Boy. Well, that's a little bit of a messiah complex. Listen, I'm not following that guy anywhere.
No.
But
if you want to make Joker 2, I'll watch it.
I'll go see his movie.
You want to make Joker 2? I'm in.
I'll go see his movies. But I'm not following
Outside that, I'm out, dude.
And I don't think that's lost on most people. I think most people go,
Oh, no.
First of all, you're calling all of us racists are part of the problem. I don't feel that way. I'm not that. I'm not a racist. I'm not even a little bit racist. And I try to do the best I can with what I have. And that's why I'm opening a number of orphanages. That I'm going to be there at.
And then his during the Globe speech, he got blurred. Most of it you didn't see at home because he yelled out, "There's no fucking best actor." Just take the award, dude.
Yeah, there is.
There is, though.
Yeah, there is, and you were it. You were great.
Dude. Just take it, man.
I mean, take it easy.
You just can't take the love, He has something. I mean,
yeah, he's got.
His therapist probably like, "Oh, Jesus Christ."
Yeah, there's a. I think you're right about that. His
therapist just like.
Yeah, I from what I understand.
All right, what do you got, man? You won all these awards?
Yeah.
Still not happy. Yeah. Yep, I told you. All right, let's unravel this thing.
He's a very, very sensitive, from what I understand, and delicate fella.
He has social anxiety. He doesn't like to give talks, so he had to come up with some sort of spiel.
Well, he looks like he's holding his breath the whole time.
Phenomenal actor, though.
He's phenomenal.
Phenomenal. You did best.
Boy, he looks so much healthier. In that movie, he just looked
skinny, unhealthy.
Wow.
That was the role, though, man.
He's eating again. He looks good.
All right, what else we got? Crazy's gonna craze, all right?
Crazy's gonna crazy.
Crazy's gonna crazy.
Tiger's gonna fucking bite, and Crazy's gonna craze.
Tiger gonna bite. Crazy gonna craze.
I mean, he's also like playing the game, right? When I saw this, it reminded me of just playing the Hollywood game. This is what you do to get more, roles and be liked by people.
Yeah.
I see that like transparently.
I think everyone does.
Yeah.
But also when you win 6 awards and each 6 one's a different agenda, it's like, fuck, how many boxes you trying to check, dude?
Yeah. I mean, I work at ABC. There's a huge diversity initiatives there. And my set's very colorful. My set is incredibly diverse. Incredibly. And I have to say, it used to not be. So
there's something there.
I think there's always something there.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, Yeah.
Okay. So, Kansas City Chiefs defensive tackle Derek Natty.
Yeah.
After winning the Super Bowl, he actually went and paid for all of the adoption fees at a local shelter for all 91 dogs.
Oh.
Okay. Cool.
Cool.
It's a big fella.
And how much was that? Fees aren't $150. That's
$150.
That's not
each.
true. It's like I think 150 is the most. It's like 40 to 150.
Yeah.
And then how many was it? So how much?
91 dogs.
$9,000.
You know what? More than what we did.
Sure.
It's nice.
I mean,
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
He's doing his own version of a foster home for dogs.
And I got to do that for kids. So how much is it going to cost me? More money.
$150 per kid.
So then anyone could just come get their pet, right? For free.
Yeah. So anyone going to that shelter can go and adopt a dog for free.
That's cool.
That's very sweet. That's very nice.
It's like when The Rock gave his main stunt double a Ford
truck. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What?
He was like, dude, I want to do something nice for you. I've been thinking for years. You've been my stunt guy for 15 years. Here's a Ford truck.
Oh, that was so
The
fun.
guy's like, oh.
That was-
Rock's like, it's the least I could do, baby. I got you. I got you. I'm like, hey, that's nice. Dude. Ford's one of your main sponsors. They gave you that
to
truck.
for free.
And if they didn't, what it run you? 17, 18 grand?
You're right.
He did that for his housekeeper too.
Everybody getting Ford.
Everybody getting Fords.
Everybody getting Ford.
He did? Let me see.
I mean, it's a nice thing, man. It's better
His,
than a kick in the dick.
I mean, do you want to watch the video? You're
No,
good.
no.
it's his
I don't
I've
need to see
seen
it
it.
again.
I've seen it.
Oh, so it is. It's
It's his cousin.
His double is his cousin.
Oh.
Which I mean,
Yeah, I don't know.
Like if I was like, that's like me being like, Brian, you've been my friend so many years. I got you some CBD oil. I know. I'd be like, what? Like, it's the least I could do for you, man. Get you some, baby.
I was on the plane with Frank's Grillo's stunt double, and he also did stunt doubles for Robert Downey Jr. And for Ben Stiller.
Okay.
He's top of the game, and he looks so much like Frank. I was just laughing. I think Greg Fitzpatrick, great guy, and it was just like my age though, my age. I'm like, wow,
some
that's not
bumps and
easy.
bruises.
It's not easy. You got to stay constantly in shape, but wow,
That's cool.
there he is. There he is.
wow, he can play a lot of different people.
Yeah, he can. Yes, he can.
It's a tough gig.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, he's Johnny Depp's
Yeah.
too.
Yep.
Fuck.
Oh, he does it all, dude. He's as big as it gets.
That's not him. Is it?
Hell of a guy. But can
Stuntman-
basically do
stuntman's
everything.
no joke.
Can do everything.
Stuntman is no joke.
No. Also, though, like you want to be around him, like being the top stuntmen. There it is. The top stuntmen are just you just enjoy being around them. And he was so fucking nice. Like he says to the flight attendant, he goes, "Thank you for being so pleasant. You really made the flight great." Like he's just one of those dudes. I fell in love with him. We ended up talking in the front of the plane for I don't know, fucking an hour. Kid's in shape. He's built like a brick shit house. What? We made out. Now let me finish. You got to optimize during the day. You got to optimize at night. A lot of people don't optimize at night.
Yeah, dude, 24/7,
Onnit's
dude.
got supplements for night. You got digestive
For
health.
night?
Yes, you got stuff for sleep.
bitch.
Yes, for night, for the night. Onnit's good for vampires too. If you live at night, if you want to recover at night, even vampires could benefit from Onnit. You want to focus with your brain memory and all that. Alpha Brain.
You can do it during the day too, man.
Yeah, man.
Do it during the day. Get you some freaking krill oil, joint oil. Maybe you don't have time to work out. Cool. On it 6 body weight workouts from your phone. Do it in your hotel room. Do it in your living room. Do it in your bathroom. Do it in your bedroom. Do it in your closet, man.
That's right.
Do it in your closet.
It's amazing.
You do it.
They got amazing. You can create your own gym too, with the best quality. Everything about them is the best quality. It's
the best.
Exercise equipment, supplements, everything. Foods,
Onnit.com/fighter 10% off everything.
Everything.
What else you got, Kat?
Okay, so Jimmy Martinez sent this in specifically for you, Brendan, because Dunkaroos are coming back in 2020 for good.
Oh, damn. My son will be crunk.
What are Dunkaroos?
I've never had one either.
Dunkaroos are those
a little
old, like,
cookie?
yeah, it's like a cookie that you dip into vanilla frosting way
with
back in the
icing?
day.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
They were nice.
Yeah. Yeah, a little cookie cook.
I wonder who brought them back. This is the
There
commercial
was
for 'em?
like a fake thing that went around a couple years back where people said that Dunkaroos were going to come back. The company had to come out and say, no, we're not bringing this back. And there were so many people throughout the years who continuously brought up how good Dunkaroos were that they finally were like, fuck it,
I
let's
love
bring
them.
it back.
But here's the thing. I loved them when I was a kid. Sometimes you try shit now.
Oh,
There's
it's not
movies I
as
loved
good.
as a kid. You rewatch them, they don't hold up.
But maybe they're not for us anymore. They're for
Let's see.
our kids.
My son would dig them, though. Cookies and icing?
It's actually kind of lame.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that,
Commercial's not that great.
Yeah. Another one?
Give us one more.
All right, let me get a good one then. This one. Have you seen this firefighter that got fired for her Instagram posts?
No, she
I
a
saw
dime
this.
piece.
She's so built, like
Well,
in a good way.
Counts.
my
Yeah,
kind of
dig it.
girl.
Does she have a huge cock?
Hey, bro.
Because if not, Callan's out.
Well,
Come
just
on, man.
take a look at some of these posts. Nothing bad, right? So she's wearing her.
Attractive, they're great
Pretty girl.
eyes.
Yeah, she's pretty, and then here's one. Right, these are actual.
Cheeked up.
These are actual
cheeked the
regular.
fuck
Got something on fire.
Hey, she's cheeked up, bro.
She's cheeked up.
Did she put out
up.
a fire with them cheeks?
Those are
I
regulation.
got a fire in my
pants.
pants.
That's an athlete.
fire in my
All right,
pants.
man, take it easy, dude.
I got this
She's
hose
a
in my
badass,
pants.
though. She's a fucking.
She's
Look
super
at the elbow.
bad.
Oh, man.
Wait, what's the problem here,
She's
Chin?
built the
She
way I
got
wanna
fired
go.
for some of those posts, and I'll go to
Those posts?
some of those posts.
What was wrong with them?
She had like over 20 something complaints by her higher ups But then
what a bunch of bitches.
But then, you know,
look
her-
at that one with her tits on her chin. I don't care.
Well, she's a
her
babe.
male counterparts would post, you know, shirtless pics and all that
Good.
stuff, and they're fine.
Look at her. Look at her.
Delicious.
Shush.
What
She's suing.
is this?
So she's suing now. Montana.
She's
She's
in
a Montana
shape.
firefighter.
Ah, man.
Montana? What
Yeah.
the fuck, Montana?
If I was in Montana, if I was
That's
going
because
to gig
guys
in
can't. That's
Montana,
because she won't bang the
Evergreen.
guys. That's why.
if I was doing a gig in Montana, I'd set the club on fire. So, literally on fire, so she would come.
Oh,
I mean,
there we go.
She's super built.
Oh, dude, she's fantastic.
Dude, she's not that built, chin. She's just hot as fuck.
Oh, dude, watch.
Agreed.
I'll find some more.
Agreed.
No, dude. She's,
Come on.
You
That is
fired her? Why
she's
did you
built.
fire
That's what you
her?
call
She's
a
a young
stallion.
gal who's feeling out her
That is
power.
a
That's a
stallion.
stallion.
A stallion.
That
It
ain't
is.
for you, chin.
That's a
She's just-
fucking stallion. Cheek the fuck up, man.
She is sexy.
Hey,
as
Montana, calm the fuck down. She's got a gun in her hand. Probably smack me
Keep
around.
going,
I
Chin.
mean,
All right.
probably.
Look, that is built.
Yeah, it's built.
She's hot, man.
Man, not your
Yeah.
type, Chin, because she's.
She's too much for me, for sure.
Yeah,
But,
she don't
you
have
know-
a mustache.
She doesn't have a
That's too much for. That's just too
Whoa!
much.
That's too much.
What?
You're a gay man.
I can't handle it. I'm
Well,
sorry, I can't handle it.
I can't either, but I'll step up.
I'll step up to
I'll
it.
step up and put in the old fucking 53-year-old college try.
Me and her should have kids.
Yeah, you guys should.
The
you
world
fucking
needs
should.
them.
Look at this.
Good
Oh my god.
I mean, I'd try, but
She's outstanding.
it'd be a little
Give her
much.
her goddamn job back.
She's suing now. As she should.
Good. Let
she
me
needs
represent
help.
you.
Yeah, she needs help with the lawyer
if
fees
you need
or whatever.
if you need a moral boost,
yeah, if you need some sort of,
you need an old
It's not
guy
that time.
you can toss around like a baton, like
Yeah.
a circus baton.
I'm gonna set up a fucking show in Montana.
Look at that.
Throw me around like a circus baton. Chin, you hold the camera.
That is a stallion, man.
That's no joke.
My God.
Yeah.
Well, it says Virginia though, Chin.
Well, that's probably what she just took the picture.
That's the
but
female
she's a-
Brendan Schaub right there. And Schaub
Evergreen
doesn't have
Fire
cheeks
Department.
like that. Look at her with a mask on. You Darth Vader.
That's
That's a
Seattle.
hot. That's a hot Darth Vader right there.
Are we sure she's in Montana, Chin?
Yeah, the fire department's like Evergreen Fire
I
Rescue,
mean, she's
Montana.
just fantastic.
She's a
probably
stone cold
fucking
10, dude.
Italian and Armenian. Some
That is
mix.
just so.
She's probably Dagestani.
She's a firefighter from heaven.
Yes, she is, dude. Yes, she is.
So I mean, the posts aren't that crazy, right? They're just.
I would
they're
get a
crazy-
tattoo saying
they're crazy
"Save
hot.
me,
Yeah.
save me." Look at her shooting there. She's got arms on her.
She's got arms too. That's
Bigger
what I'm
arms
saying.
than I do. I got shit. I'm just a bitch. I'm pissed off. You know what I always
I mean,
wanted to
yeah.
How
be?
many followers does she have?
Oh,
Before she had like 80,000, now it's like 160
you
something.
know, I always wanted to
She
be.
deserves more than that.
I agree. I always wanted to be husky. I always wanted to have the kind of body. But guys go, "Hey, Bryce, beefy."
Husky?
I want to be beefy, and I never will be.
Good night.
Want to be beefy.
Let's end on this. This is a positive note.
Yeah.
Look at that, though.
Jesus Christ.
How do you fire somebody for having that good a squat?
How do you not, with that depth and range? How do you
That's
fire somebody?
fucking depth and range. And look at the intensity in her eyes.
She's cute too.
Love her.
Love.
Love
Wifey.
Wifey, dude.
Wifey.
Wifey.
Wife.
Always talking about the fire department.
Come on, man. She's a hell of a
shame.
firefighter.
I mean, I'll buy whatever stickers she
Having
wants.
to deal with all the fellas, but staying in shape. Look at the deep squat right there.
I
Go
bet
to
she,
glutes.
you know what? I bet she's a good hang. I bet she's a really
a
good
great hang,
She's around the
dude.
fellas. She's a good
We're
hang.
fucking having a beer. What's the
I
problem?
bet she's
Back
funny.
at my place alone.
I bet
So
she's
what?
funny.
She's funny. It's not a big deal. I'm sure she's not sexual at all. Go to the.
Probably not good with big hoses at all.
She's give her job back. I'm
Dude,
a
look at
fan
this depth.
in every way.
Look at this depth. Unbelievable.
If it was a dude,
now
hey.
it's a Smith press.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna dock some points. But
You know,
still.
though, if it was a dude, he'd never get fired. Let's show some fucking dudes. Go to hot fireman. Let me get my hand down
I'm
my
out.
pants.
No, I'm out.
What happened?
Yeah, I'm out.
No,
That's
it's
why I
for
leave.
research,
No.
dude. I want to make a feminist point. Go to hot
Oh my
fireman with
God!
their
No, leave it
shirts
there.
off.
Let's leave the crowd.
Hot fireman with their shirts.
Lord.
I want to make a
Are you on
point.
the road this
What
week?
the?
B?
No, I'm on the road. February 14, 15, 16. I'm going to be at the West Palm
can barely
Beach
focus.
Improv. Buy your tickets. West Palm Beach Improv. February 14, 15, 16. I can't wait.
Yep. I'm in San Antonio Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Show's almost sold out. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, San Antonio. Next week, I'm in Ontario for the Valentine's Day weekend. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Ontario. Bring your little lover birds on out.
Brennan will be dressed like a fireman, and you can touch him. He'll be in a deep squat.
That firefighter will be there. She's opening up for me. That's my new opener.
Oh, yeah.
And she sprays the crowd with water. Vancouver, Just for Last Comedy Festival, Vogue Theater. That is almost sold out as well. February 21st. Then I end the month in Tacoma, Washington. Then March gets pretty frosty. Theater tour, Chicago, Atlanta, New Orleans, Toronto, Detroit, Minneapolis. Get your tickets at tfatk.com.
This
This is The Fighting Kid. We're out.